Hi folks, thought I'd do a simple video on Uber Elder. Spoiler alert, I don't kill it. However, this is the first attempt, I guess, at doing Uber Elder. I did 2 attempts previously. The first one I just straight ripped because I've never looked at the fight before. The second time I just, again, ripped it due to FPS. I just had really poor FPS. So this time I attempted it without streaming. And I gave it a shot, and it goes much better. But there were a few things I didn't really understand about the fight when playing it. As when I do, basically when I do Red Elder on this build, I just one-shot everything. So I haven't really had to look at the mechanics of the fight, and I haven't watched a guide or anything. I don't like to watch guides for fights. I just like to figure it out myself, as the fun of the game is exploring new fights and figuring it out. So the key deaths I'm having right now are, I've just realised after watching it back, or you need to stay inside the circle when Elder does the charge. That might sound obvious, but honestly, having done tier 14 Red Elders, I just one-shot everything, and I haven't had to look at the fight mechanically at all. This is a really fun fight. This is definitely my favourite fight in the game. I think it's really hard. If you're not playing it on Righteous Fire, if you're actually doing it on a build that can be one-shotted and you need to dodge, I think it's a great fight. My only issue is I can't get tier 15 Elder. So you might be asking, well, how are you fighting Uber Elder if you can't get your tier 15 Elder for the Shaper Orb? I'm running it in a friend's map device. I gave him the Shaper set. I'm running it in his map device, so I won't get any drops even if I killed it. I just wanted to do it for the practice. So I'm still trying to work on getting tier 15 Elder. Which is a massive pain, because the only reason I'm playing the game is for this specific fight. So for me to not be able to do it sucks, as I've built this character specifically for this fight. So to not be able to actually practice the fight or work towards it sucks. However, there is a new method to get the Shaper Orb, which I'm going to try today. It was on Reddit. It's some sort of bug that you can glitch and get the orb. So I'm going to see if that works. It's to do with shaping an Elder map or something like that. We'll see if it works. You can see I'm playing the fight quite well, I feel like. However, it's just deaths like that where I'm just being one-shotted because I didn't realise you had to stand inside the circle. Apart from that, I think I'm playing the fights pretty well. I spec'd into a little bit of life leech on the tree, rather than just relying purely on Blood Rage. As you can see, you get in situations like this where obviously you're going to need life leech to survive, but I've really enjoyed it. That's a mechanical mistake there. That's the first one where I hit the Shaper balls. The rest have just been the explosion, which I didn't really understand what you had to do, but watching it back now, you need to stay in that circle, and it will come with practice, hopefully. However, it's hard to practice due to the way the Elder and Shaper Orbs work and getting it all set up like that. That's just a mistake. That's like the first pure mistake, I'd say. The rest have just been silly. I think it's like that. I've slid out of the circle for some reason. They're just silly deaths that I don't need to do. But I wanted to show how the build fares against Uber Elder. I think it's definitely doable. I'm not even using Conk Effect right now. I'm using AoE because I felt like the extra range was really good for the ads. But maybe I go into Conk Effect, which again like doubles my damage. But it does make your damage harder to do. So I might go Conk Effect Leap Slam. And I did rip it here, but they were both, I'd say, like, you know, 1/8, both 1/8 from dying or something like that. So I think it's definitely doable. And just wanted to showcase the fight and really, yeah, post something PoE related.